You gotta love this, man. It's like almost 8:30 at night, and it's still light outside. This is like the best part of summer when it gets like dark at 9 o'clock, and you can go out and do these rides where it's not so damn hot. Hello, friends. My name is Colin. Hope everybody's having an outstanding day today. You know, of all the videos I've done, I don't think I've ever actually shown where I'm at right now. That's actually that fence right there. That's the base. I live in southern Maryland, and that's the Patuxent Naval Base. Right there, they call it PAX. And behind me, about 25 miles on the same road, is the southernmost point of Maryland, and that's called Point Lookout. And it's a beautiful little area down there, surrounded by water. That's what happens when you live in the country. Normally, I'd ride the back roads, but today you get to see this little stretch. We're going to be coming into like some city here very soon. But I wanted to talk about how much I'm enjoying this damn bike. I mean, I'm absolutely loving this Pan Am. You know, and it's funny, I've done several videos on this bike. You know, there was one I did on regret. Do I actually regret buying it? There was one where I've talked about a lot of mods, and I also have done my top things. Now, I'm still going to do a video, I haven't done it yet, on the things I don't like about this bike. And there are several. But honestly, what I've seen so far and having this and owning this for over a year now and putting I don't have my odometer up there, but put thousands of miles on this bike. This thing is so much damn fun. And there's still people that don't get it. They just don't get that Harley came out with this type of bike. But I will tell you guys, if you've never had a chance to ride this, it is an incredible piece of machinery. It really is. Now, are there people out there that are gonna say, there's the base entrance, by the way, that we're coming up to right now. Oh, look at that, so beautiful. You can't see it, but up in the distance there is the sunset. Oh, that's awesome. But anyway, there are people out there that have said, you know what, this bike is nothing but problems, and it's first year, and I've had this problem, and that's what happens when you go to these forums, right? They'll sit there and complain and bitch about the little things that happen. And I'll be honest with you, I mean, whoa, hey, I got it, don't worry. Jesus. Got to keep your head on a swivel, man. That guy almost pulled in my lane. But there are people that have said this bike's not good, and they've had a lot of issues. And I think there was a poll on one of these forums that I'm part of, and I think they even said, hey, what percentage of people have had like catastrophic, meaning that they've had to turn it in, either limit law or anything. And I think it was like 2%. And, you know, while I wouldn't want to be part of that 2% or 3%, I get it. You know, if something pisses me off, if I got a bike that had a lot of problems, yeah, I'd probably talk about it. But honestly, you know, 90% of the people, there have been some minor problems, but 90% of the people absolutely love this bike. And that's reliability in general, right? I think in general, most motorcycles, I know Honda, I think, has the best. Actually, I think I did a video on reliability at one time. And I believe Harley is around the 21, 22%, which isn't like the worst. It's not the best, but out of all their bikes. And so there have been a couple problems, and I've had his name's Winston. I actually named this bike, but he's had a couple minor problems. This thing's buggy as hell. I've had some software issues, but they're all fixed. And I think the biggest mechanical issue I had, I don't even call it mechanical, but it's the radiator hose was burning a hole through it. It was hitting the header pipe, but I got that fixed. And a couple people that own those have had the same issues. But honestly, this bike, guys, it's just insane. It's insane amount of power. I mean, it's 150 horsepower. I mean, it's silly. I mean, I'll get on this bike and then I'll get on my Street Glide. My Street Glide's got a stage 3, so that thing's fast as hell too. But you get on this and it's just night and day. I mean, it is so, I mean, it's high revving. We know that. It's not like a torquey engine. So the Rev Max is just an incredible engine. But you could have so much fun on this thing, and I'm looking forward to doing some touring on it, honestly, because I'm going to be going to Tennessee here in, I think, a couple of weeks, and I'm putting several thousand miles in this thing, and I'm looking forward to it, man. I mean, I bought this bike knowing that I wanted to try a different style of riding. I knew this could be a cruiser. I knew this could be a bike that, I got to turn on my phone here. I knew this could be a bike that would be so versatile in so many different things. So I am happy as hell I bought it. And I can't tell you how happy I am with it. Now, I keep adding more and more stuff, but I think that's all of us. We keep adding all these bikes, or all this stuff to our bikes. But regardless, guys, I would highly recommend at least get on it, try it, you know, because it's so much fun. I mean, you could be a hooligan on this thing if you want. You totally could tear it up. I'm pretty tame on it. I'm still learning off-road stuff. But that's why I have this. I have this so like when I go to Tennessee, I can do different types of roads. I could do obviously the main ones like everybody does, Tail, Chirahala, foothills. But at the same time, I can go off the beaten path. And that's what I'm looking forward to when I go up there. So I want to just, a lot of people get on there and bitch about stuff when they're on YouTube and, are on forums. And I just want to be the opposite. I want to get out there and tell you how much I love this thing. And I'm happy as hell that I picked it up. All right, guys. Oh, look at that flag out there. That's awesome, man. In the background with the sunset, you got this big American flag. All right, no Harley trivia today, though. And normally at the end of every video, I do Harley trivia. But today, I'm just out, and I just wanted to talk about how much I love this bike. Get out there and ride. Be well, and I'll talk to you guys soon.